Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. Okay. Hello everyone. I have a new camera now, so it's a 720. So I think it will work. And I want to let everybody know StreamYard is going downhill, and I haven't got my email yet, but I seen and read some people's messages on StreamYard community and Facebook, and it seems like they're going double in the price. Okay, so I'll be going on. They'll be putting me on core, but my renewal won't be till next year in April. So hopefully they won't make me go up, make pay more before then. So I have till next year to find something, find another platform. But I am trying to study OBS, and because that is free. I'm trying to learn everything I can, a little bit at a time. Okay. Oh, and before the something happens with I want to show y'all something. This is my very first um light up card. Where it will say press right here, and it lights up. And this is my very first one. I'll be making more. I'll be making more of them. Okay. And inside is the card. I wrote the poem to it. And the other one is it's not lit up, but it's I use them. I made them daisies with my die cut, and that's a sticker there. I use it for a sticker. Okay. And these I want to show you all. Okay. 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 Hello, Uma.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm sorry for my shabby appearance, but I just
hello,
couldn't.
Uma.
Hello. Hi, Noreen. How are you?
Hello. I'm
Are you
doing
able to
okay,
hear
doing
me?
good, and you?
I'm fantastic, except that I don't
Yes, I
look
can hear
like
you
that.
really good.
I don't look like that. I look very shabby,
Mhm.
unkempt, or whatever, but forgive me for all that. Just hear me out, my spirit.
Mhm. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm going to. Mhm. Okay. Read Gary's poem as I always read before. Money has spoiled. Okay. Money has spoiled everything but poetry. We all need truth. The value of our words is worth more than our money. We can't let our freedom of speech and personal feelings be destroyed and distorted by the influence of profit. The truth must be told about our past in order to use these truths to help guide the future of mankind on this earth. The end. Okay. 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 And that was Gary's poem. Money has spoiled. Okay. 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 We got some comments. Um. Hello, Kim. Love you too. Okay. And Kim said you did a really good job with them. Oh, thank you, Kim. I sure appreciate it. Okay. Um. Hello. Oh, she gone. Uh oh. Uma, you can come back. I'm sorry. Somehow you got you. Okay. Hello, Uma. If you're still listening, you can come back on here. I don't know what happened. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Did you want? Okay. You ready? You ready? Okay.
Yes,
How
Miss.
you doing, Uma?
I'm doing great, Noreen, and I have a poem for you if you have time.
Okay. Okay. And okay. Yes, you can go ahead and read your poem. Hmm.
Okay, it may sound very familiar
Hmm.
because it is a um, it's a theme that is very familiar. That's the reason. So my poem is called "My Raven Spirit."
Okay. Hmm.
My Raven Spirit, Umajiji. Poetry, I do not know. Poetry, I do not know how they write, how it ever flows. My pen, drier than ever, ways to ponder I have never. Poetry, I do not know how they write it ever flows. My pen, drier than ever, ways to ponder I have never. Once a kite, once a bird, once a spirit of a raven evermore. I lurk in the dark corner of my cold room, afraid to get out of my door. There I see your tippity toe tapping 1, 2, 3, and more.
Hmm.
I heard this song before. Quiet as it may seem, the night is still young and a long way to go before the golden sun's rays hit me hard as I lie on the floor. Once in a while, I hear the crickets. That gives me goosebumps on top of these rickets. Oh, love, sweet, shiny, where are you? Alas, I could not leave a note for you, my dear. Hope you read this long after I am no more. How much love and care I took ashore, leaving you with sweetest dreams ever and some more. End poem.
Wow. I love that poem. Thank you, Uma. That is beautiful. Could you always,
Thank you.
to me, I love your portrait. You always, you, you should very talented, and you can, and I think God has given you the gift of, given you the gift of writing, and I want to thank you so very much for sharing your poem with us. Hmm.
No,
It is an honor.
it is all your love and your
Hmm.
encouragement that gives me any spirit to write anything. So I thank you all, and without your help and your all of your participation, I'm a zero. Thank you, Noreen.
Wow. Mhm. You're very welcome. And thank you so much. You can come back anytime to read your poetry. It is an
Yes,
honor.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you all
Okay.
so much. Bye bye.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Talk to you later. Okay. Um. And and Dickie said hi, Noreen. Hello, Dickie. And okay, and oh yeah, and I forgot to say welcome Uma. I forgot to tell you all that. Welcome Uma to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. Thank you for for coming here and reading your poem. And 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 um and hello Kim and Dickie. I want to thank both of y'all for coming to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have both of y'all here. Thank you all very much. And Kim said, "Thank you. I really enjoyed that poem." Okay, I hope you heard that, Uma. Kim said that she really enjoyed your poem. Okay. 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 And now I'm going ahead and I'm going to read from the complete works of William Shakespeare. And wait, I hope y'all had a great week. Good week this week, you all. Okay. Now I'm going to read from the complete works of William Shakespeare, Volume 1. We're still on King Henry VI, and we're still on Part 3. And I'm reading Act 3 today. Act 3, Scene 1. Scene 1. A forest in the north of England. Enter two keepers with crossbows in their hands. First keeper, under this thick ground. First keeper, under this thick grown brake, we'll shroud ourselves, for through this lawn anon the deer will come, and in this covert will we make our stand, calling the principal of all the deer. Second keeper, all stay above the hill, so both may shout. First keeper, that cannot be the noise of thy crossbow. Well, I'm having a hard time reading this. The other books I don't have trouble. I think it's just the way the color of the paper, maybe. I don't know. And the different color paper, and the words are a lot tinier. I think that's why. Okay. Well, scared to hurt, and so they shoot is lost. Here stand we both, and aim at the best. And for the time shall not seem tedious, I'll tell thee what befell me on a day in this self place where now we mean to stand. Second keeper, here comes a man. Let's stay till he be past. Let me get the other glasses on and see if that makes a difference. A little bit difference. Sorry about that, you all. Okay. Enter King Henry's disguised with a prayer book. King Henry. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Maybe if I put it. Okay. Enter King Henry, disguised with a prayer book. King Henry, from Scotland am I stolen, even of pure love, to greet mine own land with my wishful sign. No, Harry, 'tis no land of thine. Thy place is filled, thy sceptre wrong from thee, thy balm or stalk wherewith thou wast anointed. No bending knee will be Caesar now, No humble sailors, like no humble suitors pressed to speak for right. No, not a man comes for redress of thee. For how for how can I help them and not myself? First keeper. Hey, here's a deer who skins a keeper's fee. This is a quarterdom king. Let's seize upon him. King Henry, let me embrace thee, sour adversity, for wise men say it is the wisest course. Second keeper, why linger we? Let us lay hands upon him. First keeper, forbear a while, we'll hear a little more. King Henry, my queen and son are gone to France for aid, and as I hear, the great commanding Warwick is thither gone to crave the French king's sister to wife for Edward. If the news be if this news be true, poor queen and son, your labor is be lost. For Warwick is a subtle orator, and Lewis a prince soon, one with moving words. By this account, then Margaret, many may win him, for she's a woman to be pitied much. Her her side will um, make a battery in his breast. Her tears will pierce into a marble heart. The tiger will be mild unless what and um, be mild whilst she doth mourn, and Nero will be tainted with remorse to hear and see her plaints, her British tears. Ay, but she's come to beg Warwick to give. Well, I'm having a hard time reading this, you all. Okay, let me try that. Okay. I used to can read this. Okay, no way. Not, let me see. Wow. Okay. Okay. See, this makes a difference. Let me try it. Use this. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Um, by this account, then Margaret may win him, for she's a woman to be pitied much. The the side will make a battery in his breast. Her tears will pierce into a marble heart. The tiger will be mild, while she doth mourn, and Nero will be tainted with remorse. To hear and see her plaints, her British tears, ay, but she's come to beg Warwick to give. She on his left side craving aid for Henry, he on his right asking a wife for Edward. She weeps and says her Henry is disposed. He smiles and says his Edward is installed. That she, poor witch, for grief can speak no more, while Warwick tells his title, smooths the wrong, and feareth arguments of mighty strength, and in conclusion wins a king from her, with promise of his sister, and what else, to strengthen and support King Edward's place. O Margaret, thus 'twill be, and thou, poor soul, art thou been forsaken, as thou wast forlorn. Second keeper, say, what art thou that talkest of kings and queens? King Henry, more than I seem, and less than I was born to. A man at least, for less I should not be. And men they talk of the kings, and why not I? Okay. Okay. Hope y'all can still see me. Okay. Okay. Second keeper. A. But thou talkest as if thou wert a king. King Henry. Why, so I am in mind, and that's enough. Second keeper. But if thou be a king, where is thy crown? Second, King Henry, my crown is in my heart, not on my head, not decked with diamonds and Indian stones, nor to be seen. My crown is called content, a crown it is that seldom kings enjoy. Second keeper, well, if you be a king crowned with content, your crown content, and you must be contented to go along with us, for as we think, you are the king. King Edward hath deposed, and we, his subjects, sworn in all allegiance, will friend you all as his enemy, King Henry. But did you never swear and break an oath? Second keeper, no, never such an oath, nor will not now. King Henry, where did you dwell when I was king of England? Second keeper, here in this country where we now remain. King Henry, I was anointed king 9 months old. My father and my grandfather were kings, and you were one, true subjects unto me. Well, and you were sworn true subjects unto me. And tell me then, have you not broke your oath? First keeper, no, for we were subjects, but while you were king, King Henry, why am I dead? Do I not breathe a man? Ah, simple men, you know not what you swear. Look, as I blow this feather from my face, and as the air blows it to me again, obeying with my wind when I do blow, and yielding to another when it blows, commanded always by the greater gust. Such is the high lightness of you common men. But do not break your oaths, for that sin. My mild entreaty shall not make you guilty. Go where you will, the king shall be commanded, and be your kings. Command, and I'll obey. First keeper, we are true subjects to the king, King Edward, King Henry. So would you be again to Henry if he were seated as King Edward is? First keeper, we charge you in God's name and the king's to go with us unto the officers. King Henry, in God's name lead. Your king's name be obeyed. And when God will that your king perform, and what he will, I humbly yield unto. Exit. And that was the end of scene one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Um, mm, okay. We Melinda said, hey Noreen, love and blessings. Hello Melinda, love and blessings to you too. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. It is an honor to have you here, Melinda. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Now we're on scene two. Scene two. London, the palace. Enter King Edward, Gloucester, Clarence, and Lady Grey. King Edward, brother of Gloucester at St. Albans Field. The this lady this lady's husband, Sir Richard Grey, was slain. His his hand then seized on by the conqueror. Her suit is now to repossess those hands, which we in justice cannot well deny, because in quarrel of the House of York, the worthy gentleman did lose his life. Gloucester, your highness shall do well to grant her suit. It were dishonour to deny it her. King Edward, it were no less, but yet I'll make a pause. Gloucester, aside to Clarence. Yeah, is it so? I see the lady hath a thing to grant, before the king will grant her humble suit. Clarence, aside to Gloucester. He knows the game, how true he keeps the wind. Gloucester, aside to Clarence. Silence! King Edward, widow, we will consider of your suit, and come some other time to know our mind. Lieutenant Grey, Lady Grey, right gracious lord, I, I, I can, I cannot break, I cannot, mm, 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 I cannot break delay. May it please your highness to receive me now, and what your pleasure is shall satisfy me. Gloucester, aside into Clarence. Widow, then I'll warrant you all your lands. All, and if what pleases him shall pleasure you. Fight, fight closer, or good faith you'll catch a blow. Clarence, aside to Gloucester. I fear her not, unless she chance to fall. Gloucester, aside to Clarence. God forbid that for he'll take advantages. King Edward, how many children hast thou widow? Tell me. Clarence, aside to Gloucester. I think he means to beg a child of her. Gloucester, aside to Clarence. Now with me then, he'll rather give her two. Lady Grey. 3. My most gracious lord, Gloucester, Gloucester, aside to Clarence, you shall have 4 if you'll be ruled by him. King Edward, 'twere pity they they should lose their father's lands. Lady Grey, be pitiful, dread lord, and grant it then. King Edward, lords, give me leave. I'll try this widow's wit. Gloucester, aside to Clarence. A good leave have you, for you will have leave till you take leave, and leave ye to the crutch. Gloucester and Clarence retired. King Edward, now tell me, madam, do you love your children? Lady Grey, ay, full as dearly as I love myself. King Edward, and would you not do much to do them good? Lady Grey, to do good I would sustain some harm. I would sustain some harm. King Edward, then get your husband's lands to do them good. But Lady Grey, therefore I came unto your majesty. King Edward, I'll tell you how these lands are to be get. Lady Grey, so shall you bind me to your highness' service. King Edward, what service wilt thou do me if I give them? Lady Grey, what you command that rests in me to do. King Edward, but you will take exceptions to my boon. Lady Grey, no, gracious lord, except I cannot do it. King Edward, ay, but thou canst do what I mean to ask. Lady Grey, why then I will do what your grace commands. Uh-oh. Gloucester, aside to Clarence, he he plies her hard, and much rain wears the marble. Clarence, aside to Gloucester, as red as fire. Nay, then her wask must melt. Lady Grey, why stop, my lord? Shall I not hear my task? King Edward, an easy task is but to love a king. Lady Grey, that's soon performed, because I am a subject. King Edward, why then thy husband's lands I freely give thee. Lady Grey, I take my leave with many thousand thanks. Gloucester, aside to Clarence, the match is made, the seals it with a curtsy. King Edward, but stay there, 'tis the fruits of love I mean. Lady Grey, the fruits of love I mean, my loving liege. King Edward, ay, but I fear me in another sense. What love thinkest thou I sue so much to get? Lady Grey, my love till death, my humble thanks, my prayers. That love which virtue begs and virtue grants. King Edward, no, by my troth, I did not mean such love. Lady Grey, why, then you mean not as I thought you did. King Edward, but now you partly may perceive my mind. Lady Grey, my mind will never grant what I perceive. Your Highness aims at if I aim aright. Okay. Um, okay. King Edward, to tell thee plain, I aim to lie with thee. Lady Grey, to tell you plain, I had rather lie in prison. King Edward, why then thou shalt not have thy husband's lands. Lady Grey, why then then mine honesty shall be my dower, for by that loss I will not purchase them. King Edward, therein thou wrongest thy children mightily. Lady Grey, herein your highness wrongs both them and me. But mighty lord, this merry inclination accords not with the sadness of my suit. Please, you dismiss me either with A or no. King Edward, A, if thou wilt say A to my request, no, if thou dost say no to my demand. Lady Grey, then no, my lord, my suit is at an end. Gloucester aside to Clarence, the widow likes him not. She knits her brows. Clarence, aside to Gloucester, he is the bluntest wooer in Christendom. King Edward, aside, her looks do argue her, replete with modesty. Her words do show her wit incomparable. All her perfection challenge sovereignty. One way or other, she is for a king. And and the and the and and it shall be my love, or else my queen. Say that King Edward take thee for his queen. Lady Grey, 'tis better said than done, my gracious lord. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. I am a subject. I am a subject fit to jest withal, but for unfit to be a sovereign. King Edward, sweet little, by my state I swear to thee, I speak no more than what my soul intends, and that is to enjoy thee for my love. Lady Grey, and that is more than I will yield unto. I know I am unto too mean to be your queen, and yet too good to be your concubine. King Edward, you could be a widow. I did mean my queen. Lady Grey, to aggrieve your grace, my sons should call you father. King Edward, no more than when my daughters call thee mother. And thou art a widow, and thou hast some children, and by God's mother, I, being but a bachelor, have other some. Why, 'tis a happy thing to be the father unto many sons. Answer no more, for thou shalt be my queen. Gloucester aside to Clarence, the ghostly father now hath done his shrift. Clarence aside to Gloucester, when he was made a shriver, 'twas for shift. King Edward, brothers, you muse what that we two have had. Gloucester, the widow likes it not, for she looks very sad. King Edward, you'll think it strange if I should marry her. Clarence, to whom, my lord? King Edward, why, Clarence, to myself. Gloucester, that would be 10 days' wonder at the least. Clarence, that's a day longer than a wonder lasts. Gloucester, Gloucester, by so much is a wonder and extreme. Um, King Edward, well, just on, brothers. I can tell you both. Her 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 suit is granted for her husband's lands. Enter a nobleman. Nobleman, my gracious lord Henry, your foe is taken, and brought your prisoner to your palace gate. King Edward, see that he be conveyed unto the tower, and go, we brothers, to the man that took him, to question of his apprehension. Widow, go you alone. Lords, use her honorable. Exit all but Gloucester. Gloucester, Edward, will see women honorably. Would he were wasted, narrow bones and all. Okay, and that from his loins no hopeful branch may spring to cross me from the golden time I look for. I and yet between my soul's desire and me, the lustful Edward's title buried. Is Clarence Henry and his son young Edward and all the onlooked for issue of their bodies to take their rooms ere I can place myself a cold premeditation for my purpose? Why then I do but dream on sovereignty like one that stands upon a promontory. Um, and spies a far off shore where he would tread, wishing that his foot were equal with his eye, and shied the sea that sunders him from thence, saying he'll hide it dry to have his way. So do I wish the crown, being so far off, and so do I shy the means that keeps me from it. And so I say, I'll, I'll cut the causes off. Flattering me with impossibilities. My eyes too quick, my heart overweens too much. Unless my hand and strength could equal them, well, say there is no kingdom then for Richard. What other pleasure can the world afford? I'll make my heaven in a lady's lap, and deck my body in gay ornaments, and with sweet ladies with my swords and looks. Oh, miserable thought, and more unlikely that to accomplish. Okay. 20 golden crowns. Why, love forswore me in my mother's womb, and for I should not deal in her soft balls. She did corrupt. Okay. Until my misshaped trunk that bears his head be round and held with a glorious crown, and yet I know not how to get the crown. For many lives stand between me and home, and I, like one lot in a thorny wood that reeds of horns and is rent with the thorns, seeking a way and staying from the way, not knowing how to find the open air, but toiling desperately to find it out. Torment myself to catch the English crown, and from that torment I will free myself, or how my way out, with a bloody ask, why I can smile and murder whilst I smile, and cry content to that wish grieve my heart, and wet my cheeks with artificial tears, and frame my face to all occasions. I'll drown more sailors than the mermaids shall. I'll, I'll slay more gazers than the basilisk. I'll fly the orator as well as Nestor, deceive more silly than Ulysses could, and like a Simon take another Troy. I can add colors to the camelon, change shapes with Proteus for advantages, and set the murderous Nashville to school. Can I do this and cannot get a crown? That were it farther off, I'll pluck it down. Exit. And that was the end of scene 2. And I'll do this um act um act 3 and scene 3 next Saturday. Okay. I apologize, y'all. I never had that problem before. Oh no, I froze. Uh-oh. Hope y'all can still hear me. I froze. I didn't realize that. Whoa. Okay. Let me get simple. Well, I didn't know I froze. Oh. Okay. I'm not the only one having problems, y'all. Because first of all, I thought it was StreamYard. Then I changed my mind, thought it was my cameras. Well, now I don't think it's my cameras. Because this is the third camera I put on my credit card. And I cannot put any more cameras on the credit card anymore. But so I know it can't be the cameras. And my laptop, it has to be StreamYard. Because like they saying, like somebody said, When new owners come along, things started going downhill, and then the prices go up, and that's the way it is. And I just can't believe that we need Gage and Dan back. They're the co-owners. They both were the creators of StreamYard. When they were there, oh my God, that was the best time of all when they were there, because you always get support, and they have weekly town hall meetings every Sunday without fail. Every single Sunday, same time, 9 o'clock, I think it was, without fail. And they answer everybody questions. Anybody has questions. If you have any problems, they help you. Now with the new owners, down, nope, they won't help nobody. And everybody quitting them is quitting StreamYard now with the new owners. And the new owners is Bending Spoon. I forget that man's name, but you know what? I learned that StreamYard is worth $3.3 billion, but yet the new owner is raising up the prices, double the prices for StreamYard, and it's unreal. So when mine comes up for renewal next year, I have to turn it down because I can't afford the double prices. Even though I use a firm, because I pay with a firm, and a firm will pay for the whole thing, and I should pay firm back every month, so much a month for a year. But I can't do it this time because they did it double, and everybody's saying how greedy they have to be. That's what. So well, and everybody's having problems. I hear other people is freezing up too. So now I know I'm not the only one is freezing up. So so if anybody knows how to operate OBS, please let me know and get with me, and I can learn it faster. Or if you know any other platform, and I appreciate it. Okay, okay. Now okay, let me take a sip of water. Then I'm gonna read Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Oh, okay. Mm, 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 okay. And if you're still out there, Uma, and you're still listening after I read Elizabeth Barrett Browning, and if you want to read more poetry, you want to read more of your poetry, you're welcome to come back and read. Okay. I'm finding the okay, here it is. Okay. Mm, okay, let me find it. Um, the first one is The King's Gift. Okay. Here it is. The King's Gift by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. 1. Teresa, oh Teresita. Now what has a messenger brought her? Our Garibaldi's young daughter, to make her stop short in her singing? Will she not once more repeat a verse from that hymn of our heroes, setting the souls of us ringing? Break up the song where the tear rose. Ah, Teresita, too. A young thing, Mark, is Teresa. Her eyes have caught fire, to be sure, and that necklace of jewels from Turin, till blind their regard to us men is. But still, she remembers to raise a sly look at her father, and note, could she sing on as well about Venus, yet wear such a frame at her throat? Decide for Teresita. Decide for Teresa. 3. Teresa Teresita. His right hand has paused on her head. Accept it, my daughter, he said. Wear it, true child of thy mother. Then sing, till all start to their feet. A new verse, even bolder and freer. King victors, no king like another, but verily noble as we are, shouted Teresita. The end. And that was The King's Gift by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. And next one, Life. Okay. And it said it's first printed in Blackwood's magazine, May 1847. And her poem is called Life. Each creature holds an insular point in space. Yet what man stirs a finger, breathes a sound, but all the multitudinous beings round, and all the countless worlds, with time and place for their conditions, down to the central base, thrill happily in vibration and rebound, life answering life across a vast profound, in full antiphony by a common grace. I think this sudden joyance which illumes a child's mouth sleeping, unaware, may run from some soul newly loosened from earth's tombs. I think this passionate sigh which hath begun, I stifle back, may reach and stir the plumes of God's calm angel standing in the sun. The end. And that was Life by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. And next of her poem is called Love. And this was also first printed in Blackwood's magazine, May 1847. Okay. We cannot live except thus mutually. We alternate, aware or unaware, the reflex act of life. And when we bear our virtue outward, most impulsively, most full of invocation and to be, most instantly compellent, certes there, we live most life, whoever breathes most air, and counts his dying years by sun and sea. But when a soul by choice and conscience doth throw out her full force on another soul, the conscience and the concentration both make mere life, love. For life in perfect whole, and aim consummated, is love in sooth, as nature's magnet heat rounds pole with pole. The end. And that was Love by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. And okay, another of her poem is May's Love. 1. You love all, you say, round, beneath, above me. Find me then some way better to love me. Me too, dearest May. 2. Oh, world-kissing eyes, which the blue heavens melt to, I said, overwise, love the sweet looks, dealt to all things, men and flies. 3. You love all, you say, therefore, dear, abate me, just your love, I pray. Shut your eyes and hate me, only me, fair May. The end. And that was May's Love. Okay. The next one, mountaineer and poet. Okay. The simple goatherd between Alp and sky, seeing his shadow in that awful tryst, dilated to a giant's on the mist, esteems not his own stature larger by the apparent image, but more patiently strikes his staff down beneath his clenching fist, while the snow mountains lift their amethyst and sapphire crowns of splendor far and nigh into the air around him. Learn from hence, meek mortals, all ye poets that pursue your way still onward up to eminence. Ye are not great, because creation drew large revelations around your early ascent, nor bright, because God's glory shines for you. The end. And that was Mountaineer and Poet. Okay, next one is Past and Future, and this is the last one of hers I'm reading tonight. Past and Future. My future will not copy fair my past on any leaf but heaven's. Be fully done. Super no will. I would not fain be one who satisfying thirst and breaking fast upon the fullness of the heart at last. Says no grace after meat. My wine has run indeed out of my cup, and there is none to gather up the bread of my repast, scattered and trampled. Yet I find some good in earth's green herbs and streams that bubbles up, clear from the darkling ground, content until I sit with angels before better food. Dear Christ, when thy new vintage fills my cup, this hand shall shake no more, nor that wine spill. The end. And that was Past and Future by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Okay. 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 Um, okay. Okay. I see other people on here too and didn't show up. Wow. I guess not everybody's gonna show up on here. Okay. Hello, Soul Angel. You didn't show up on here, so hello, Soul Angel. She said, "Hi, Noreen. I hope all is well. Thank you very much, Soul Angel, and yeah, yes, all is well, and welcome to the Portrait Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here, and um hello, Gloria Navarro. And welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here too. And hello, Elizabeth Esquera Castillo. Welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here too. Hello, Noreen Jones, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here too. And welcome everyone. Okay, and some reason it didn't show up. Y'all was on here, so I apologize until I looked it on my phone and I noticed it. Okay, for some reason it didn't show up on my StreamYard. Okay, okay, and now I'm going to be talking about another poetic form today is called quatrain. And a quatrain is okay, I'm getting this from shadowpoetry.com. Even though shadowpoetry.com is a ghost website, it is still valuable today. It is has all kinds of information on different poetic forms, whether it's traditional or invented by someone else. Okay, and and you all should check it out. And today we're going to talk about quatrain, Quatern. A quatrain is a 16-line French form. It is composed of 4 quatrains. It's similar to the Kyriel and the return. It has a refrain that is in a different place in each quatrain. The first line of stanza 1. The first line of stanza 1 is the second line of stanza 2, and the first line of stanza 1 would be the would be in the third line of third stanza, and line 1 of the first stanza will be in the fourth line of the fourth stanza. Okay. And quatrain has quatrain has 8 syllables per line. It does not have to be iambic or follow a set rhyme scheme. Any topic you want it to be. Okay. Okay. That was the end of the quatrain. Okay. And today's word is jocose. And I found this on wordjelly.com. And jocose is spelled Jocose. It is an adjective. Origin is Latin in the late 17th century. And definition, playful or humorous. Example in a sentence, the director was looking for a jocose writer to work on her sitcom. The Latin word jocus, Jocus, is the origin of the word joke, and is also the root of this adjective that means playful or humorous. In the storytelling tradition, a jocose lie is an untrue story that is meant to amuse the audience more than is intended to mislead. Irony and tall tales are forms of jocose lies that are understood between the storyteller and the audience to be humorous falsehood. In a more casual sense, teasing and sarcasm could be considered jocose lying in conversation. Okay, and the end. Okay. Okay, we got a new comment. Hello, Sammy. Um, you got your camera sorted? No, because it's still frozen. On my end, it's still frozen. It started at begin with. I could see you could see me. Then it froze up, and I'm pretty sure it has to be StreamYard because this is I can't buy no more cameras. I can't afford to get no more cameras. This is the third one I got. I thought it would work, but it did for a while, and I kept froze. And I know it got to be StreamYard because I was on StreamYard community last night, and today too before the show, and I seen a lot of comments where people was upset about it, and they're leaving StreamYard. They're losing a lot of customers because they're going double the price, and plus people are having problems and they're not getting any help. Okay. And okay. 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 And now, and Uma, if you're out there, if you want to come back on here and read your poetry, you are more welcome. Okay, and Sammy said, "Well, I'm sorry I came late, Noreen. Sammy, you don't owe me an apology. Life happens, and nobody ever owes me an apology. You can come when you can, and I understand, you know, so it's okay. And and did you want to come on today, Sammy, and read your poem, read your poetry? And you are welcome. And if you're out there, Uma, if you want to come back on again, you are welcome too. Anybody wants to come on and read your poem, or if you want to play an instrument or sing, or you should want to talk, or have any kind of announcements, and about your new books coming out, about your projects, or whatever you're doing, or about anything, y'all are most welcome. This is what the potpourri is all about at toward the end, where anybody can say what they want, they feel. Okay, okay, okay. And Sandy said, um, sure, yes, please. Okay, you're very welcome, Sammy. You can come on when you get ready. Okay, and and I'm so glad I got to show you all my cards, the last two I made and everything before the camera went out. So if you all missed it, y'all can see at the beginning of the after it's over with, y'all can go back on the archive and see the beginning of it where I showed it to you all and where y'all could see it. And remember, y'all, next week is a drawing next Saturday. So I had to be able to see the comment on here for it work. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Um. Oh, let me see. Hello, Sammy. Welcome back, and welcome to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. It is an honor to have you here. Mhm.
Thanks, Noreen. Good to see you again.
You're very welcome. Good to see you again too. Hmm. Okay.
How's it
Okay.
been?
And you. Okay, I'm doing good. Okay. How have you
I,
been?
I think the week flew by
Okay.
fast.
Okay. Okay. And when you get ready, you can start reading when you get ready.
Sure,
Okay.
it's the excerpt from the Prelude by William Wordsworth.
Okay.
And it goes, the Prelude, and in the frosty season, when the sun was set and visible for many a mile, the courage windows through the twilight blazed. I heeded not the summons. Happy time. It was indeed for all of us. To me, it was a time of rapture. Clear and loud, the village clock tolled 6. I wheeled about, proud and exulting, like an untethered horse that cares not for his home, all shod with steel, with hissed along the polished ice in games, confederate, imitative of the chase, and woodland pleasures, the resounding horn, the pack-lad bellowing, and the hunted hare. So through the darkness and the cold we flew, and not a voice was idle with the din. Meanwhile the precipices rang aloud, the leafless trees and very icy crug tinkled like iron, while the distant hills into the tumult sent an alien sound of melancholy not unnoticed, while the stars eastward were sparkling clear, and in the west the orange sky of evening died away. William Wordsworth.
Wow. Yeah. I like that poem. And William Wordsworth, he's good. He's a very good poet, very
Yeah,
talented.
yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
he was really controlling the pace over there.
Yes. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
I've only got one this week.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks. See you next week then.
Okay. What was the title again?
The Prelude.
Prelude. Okay. Okay. I'm ready when you are. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Oh, would you like
Okay.
me to repeat it?
Huh?
Would you like me
Oh.
to
Oh.
repeat it?
Oh no. Oh, I thought you were doing another poem. Oh,
Oh
I
no,
thought you.
just for one with me today.
Oh, okay. Okay. And thank you. Did you have another poem?
Just the one for today.
Oh, okay. 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 And thank you, Sammy. That was very good. Hmm.
Thanks, Noreen.
You're very welcome. And okay, and it's an honor to have you here every week and to read your poetry or read the other poets. And it's an honor. And you're very talented. So I want to thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, you're very welcome.
See you again.
Okay, see you again. Okay, okay. And see, this is awesome that we can have someone all the way from United Kingdom and United States and anywhere in the country we can communicate through, you know, through stream through these platforms like that. This is a this is this is so awesome that we can hear other poets from all over the world. Mhm. Okay. And thank you. Okay. You did you freeze too? Oh. Okay. Okay. Look like you froze up. Okay. Sorry about that. You froze. Okay. 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 And Sammy said, "Thanks, Noreen. I'm back on YouTube." Okay. You're very welcome, Sammy. Okay. And you know what? This is so awesome that we can get on a platform like this and communicate with people from all over the world. And you know what? We all want the same thing. And it's such an honor we can get together and we can get along like this and read poetry together. And I only had problems twice since I've been doing this with two others, but that was it. The internet, it's been so peaceful and calm, and I'm enjoying this. And I'm so thankful to Doreen and Mark for the one time I was going to give this up, but Doreen and Mark said no. They love me doing this. They love to hear me read, so I kept it up, and I'm glad I did because I'm enjoying this because I can hear people from all over, you know, and I have had people on here from Greece, Nigeria, and United Kingdom. That's where Sammy's from, the United Kingdom, and from uh, all over the world. And I want to thank everyone for and I want to thank you all, and Australia too, Australia, and all over. Okay, now does anybody else want to come on here? Anybody else has anything to say? Want to And Uma, if you're listening, and if you're still out there listening, if you want to come back and read, it'll be an honor if you come back and read some more. Okay. And I hope one day I get this straightened out where y'all can see me again. But I'm glad y'all could see me at the very beginning of it. And then next week, we'll have that. We'll have the drawing. Okay. In order to qualify, you have to do a comment. Okay. And Sammy said, I agree. Okay, then he said, never give up. Right. I always said that, never give up. Keep it up. Keep on. Thank you, Sammy. And Sammy said, poetry can unite us. Yes. Yes, poetry does. Because poetry is a beautiful language. I love poetry, and poetry unites us all. And I haven't been on Facebook this week hardly, but I was on there last night. But that was about it. So I'll let you get back with you all. I got to get with Necklinette about the 100,000 for the Poetry Club joins 100,000 Poets for Change. And if any of y'all want to join, you don't have to be a poet. You can be a poet, photographer, artist, a singer, a songwriter, whatever you do. And as long as you want, it's all about wanting change. It's all over the world. It don't matter where you're from. It's international. It's global, all over the world. So if you want to join, it will be in October when we're going to have ours. Okay, and I'll get back with you all as soon as I know. And think about if y'all want to. Okay, and I'll let y'all know more details. Okay, while I'm waiting, I'll give you. I have some announcements while I'm waiting. For Okay. Okay. While I'm waiting to see if anybody else wants to read their poetry. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Okay, here it is. William S. Peters Sr., aka Bill. He has another anthology coming up. Begin openings up tomorrow, September the 1st, and it's called War 2. W.A.R.2. He already did one. Now this will be the second part. We are revolution. Too much blood. This anthology is about the aspects and many faces of war and its devastating effects on our humanity, on conscious, spiritual, emotional, physical, and cultural levels. We are striving to make a strong social commentary that perhaps can aid in effectuating change in global policies and propensities of our governments, justice systems, media, corporations, and other institutions and interests to alter their mindsets toward uplifting humanity instead of destroying it. Please read carefully before submitting. It opens September 1st, 2024. It closes October 15th, 2024. Submission guidelines: what to submit: one poem, bio of 50 words or less, picture of the poet. Poems theme: a conscious revolution and the need for change. Too much blood. Submit to INNERPRESSANTHOLOGIES at gmail.com. Any submissions that do not comply with the guidelines will be rejected. And another one he has coming out every month. Would you like to become a featured poet in the future? It is easy. William S. Peters Sr., aka Bill, is now accepting submissions for 2025. First submitted, first featured. Submit to YEARTHEPOET@gmail.com. 3 poems, picture of the poet, bio of 100 words or less. This enterprise is wholly underwritten by Inner Child Press International, building bridges of cultural understanding. InnerChildPress.com. And you can go on InnerChildPress.com and you can check it out. There's a lot of these anthologies that is already out. Okay. It's a free download, and if you want to purchase it, you should click on there. But usually you have it. There's a free download. Okay. And I want to do the help sign, let people know, but I can't do it now. I should wish I thought of that before while you can see me. So I hope I can remember that next week. Because this is an important way to time in today about the help sign. I don't know if you all ever see it on YouTube. It's all over YouTube about the help sign. Okay. And okay. And Maximilinet, a poetess, has a YouTube channel. P is at youtube.com/at p.l.o.t.s.jamagazine3160. And she also has her magazine called PlusAmericanMagazine.com. And I am the oh no, and I'm a part of her team member. Okay, and okay, and Honey Holly has a YouTube channel. Is at youtube.com at youtube.com at capital N-S capital H-U-N-I-I-E. Okay. And then Elizabeth Castillo, poet. Elizabeth Castillo has a YouTube channel too. It's at youtube.com .com/at capital ELIZABETH capital CASTILLOPOETAUTHOR. It's due with her art. She's an artist and a poet and an author. You can see all that up there. Okay. And Michael Anthony Ingram has a website. Is QLPORYT.com, and it stands for Quintessential Poetry on oh no. My mind went blank. Okay. Poetry Online Radio YouTube. That's what it stands for. And you can also find him on Blog Talk Radio, blogtalkradio.com/QL and a hyphen at the bottom and a P. And William S. Peters Sr. has a website is IamJustBill.com, and his website is InnerChildPress.com. He is a founder, CEO, and the head of the Inner Child Press. And he's the one that donates all these books to us for the raffle drawing every month, first Saturday of each month. And okay, let me think. I still ain't found the piece of paper yet. I used to, so I'm still ain't found that yet. So I had to start over, and I'm trying to remember everything. And I did. Oh, Gina Storm. She has something going on every night of the week, either on the talkshoe.com. She has a show on there Monday nights at 9 o'clock, and her and Brother O. Um, I forget now. And she also had a show on Ethany Radio, on Rock Talk Radio show, and then she also has on Clubhouse. Okay, and you can see her on there too. And she has something going on tonight. Her and Jay on Block Talk Radio, the Ethany Radio, and Nyla Alicia has a poetry show every Thursday night called the oh no, my mind is going blank today. Speakeasy Cafe. It's on every Thursday on Block Talk Radio from 8 to 11. And if you want to call in and read your poetry, you are most welcome. Call in and read your poetry. And she's been on the air for 17 years. So I should honor Nyla, and she's the best out there, and she knows, and and I want to thank her for giving us poets a venue. Okay. And oh no, there's one more too. I'm trying to think of oh. Okay, I'll get all this together and get it for next week. I'm sorry, I can't think of everything because I don't have that paper. And there's some things I remember and I put it down, and I look it up, make sure, and other things I just can't remember. And I'm very, very sorry. I apologize. Okay, if there's nobody else going to come on here and have anything to say, I will close it up. And oh yes, and if you like crafting, go check out you uh oh Stampin' Needs Some Love on YouTube. And there's all kinds of channels out there on crafting, like making card making. Okay. And I will be doing calendars too. And I already found an idea I want to use. Now I just got to make it my own. And I found the design I liked on Canva. Now I want to change the design and everything. I should want to keep the squares. Cause I didn't have time last year, but hopefully I'll have time this year. And that's what I'm working on. And I got to get these cards out there, making more cards, and more bookmarks and more magnets. And I got to get out there and do my coasters too. Do all of that. And I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank everybody for listening to the Poetry Club Saturday night show. And thank you all. It's here. I do this every Saturday. And yeah, I want to thank you all. And I'll let y'all know later on when the next Have a Chat with Poet Noreen is going to be. And okay. And remember, you're never too old or too young to live your dreams, and you're never too old or too young to start something new. And remember, never give up. And God bless you. I love you all, and so does God. And I hope you all have good day today, and good night, good week, and good weekend. And happy Labor Day. And y'all stay safe out there and be careful. It's getting a dangerous world out there. And so stay safe. Have a good night, you all. And thank you. You all have been listening to the Poetry Club Saturday Night Show. And I want to thank you all for putting up with me as I read Shakespeare tonight. Because I don't know why I was having trouble reading that. I don't know because well, my lights didn't go out. I still got 4 lights up there, but I think it's I don't know. But I guess because of the tiny letters. But I used to could read it really good. But I should apologize. It was okay. And thank you all for your patience. And thank you all. And you'll have a good night. Thank you all. It is an honor to have each one of you all there. Thank you all. Good night.